Invited to move the motion.
Our highly respected Speaker, my highly respected honorable members, my name is Honorable Babatunde Kolawole,
the Vice President,
member representing Akoko, Southeast Southwest Federal Constituency. I am from Ondo State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise with a mourning and bleeding heart to present this motion of national importance that has to do with the need to investigate, with the need for the federal government to declare a state of emergency on security over a spate of deadly attacks in the country by suspected herdsmen. The House notes the deadly and sustained attacks across the country from the beginning of the year by suspected herdsmen, particularly in Benue State, supposedly over some missing cows, which attacks led to the death of over 80 people. Also notes the attacks on worshippers in Rivers State who were returning from a religious program to mark the new year, which led to the killing of about 17 people. Further notes the report that 37 people were killed in a violent clash between farmers and herdsmen in Kajuru local government area of Kaduna State, while the traditional ruler of Numana Chiefdom in Sanga local government area of the state and his wife were shot dead on New Year Day by suspected herdsmen. Equally notes that 55 people were reportedly killed and 200 houses and foodstuffs burnt in Taraba State, while Kwara, Edo, and Ondo State also had attacks unleashed on their people, with scores of other attacks in other states of the country going unreported, all of which resulted in mass burial that are now becoming the order of the day. Aware that scores of farmers have been killed in those attacks, including women and children, a development that has brought a great sense of insecurity and distrust among ethnic groups, thus raising a spectrum of instability in the country. Cognizance that those urges of bloodletting were carried out in violation of Section 33, subsection 1 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, which guarantees right to life to every citizen. We shall not be deprived of any citizen save in the execution of the sentence of a court in respect of a criminal offense of which he has been found guilty. Concerned that incessant attacks on farmers and farming communities will ultimately result in food shortages, artificial scarcity, and hampering of the drive of the federal government to diversify the nation's economy through agriculture. Desirous of the need for proactive steps to be taken to avoid further attacks with consequent loss of lives, resolved to 1, condemn the attacks and killings in all ramifications. 2, observe a minute of silence in honor of the departed souls. And last but not the least, summon the Minister of Interior, the service chiefs, the Inspector General of Police, and the Director General of the Department of State Services to explain in the House the measures being put in place to forestall further attacks and loss of life across the country. I so move.